Hey guys, welcome back to a super exciting episode of Cross Street Classics. We are finally finished with our 82 Vet. We've been done with it for a while, but we haven't had time to film it. So we finally got some time to film it. And let's walk around, check it out here. As you guys remember, when we got the car, the interior was completely trash in this thing. We'll throw up a couple screenshots of how the interior looked before. As you can see, it's a fresh, complete overhaul in the interior. We replaced pretty much everything except for the seat bases and the sides of the console and the steering column. Dash is new, carpet's new, seat cushions and covers are new, door panels are new, the bezels are new, and the instrument panel, the gauge cluster is new. We were able to salvage part of the battery box and storage tray in the area in the back there. And we were able to salvage the armrests too. The armrests were in great shape, just re-dyed them. But really freshened the whole thing up. Put a nice wood steering wheel in to complement the interior. And we got everything working in it now. The power windows work great. The AC works now. Cruise control works. There was a lot of issues with this car when we got it. Now the one thing we did add, I mentioned this in another video, was the glass T-tops. We picked up a set and really adds to the car. And then under the hood, we didn't get too crazy under the hood. Under here, we just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Did pick up a factory air cleaner, correct air cleaner for the car, and just kind of degreased it and hosed it off. Didn't really get into detail. And this car is not a show car; it's a driver, so we didn't want to get out of hand with it. Just something for my dad so he can go out and just enjoy it and go to a car cruise if he wants. On a hot day, he can turn the AC on and just have a good time. Walking around the car here, we just did a real quick buff job on it. Nothing crazy. It's got stone chips and some scratches in it. Got out what we could. Again, just a cruiser. Nothing crazy. We did put a catback exhaust on. Nice fresh exhaust air. As you recall, we rebuilt the suspension in the back too. That was on our previous videos. So we'll open up this door here. You can take a glance inside. Nice factory fresh. And we also picked up the factory radio for it too. I found a gentleman who rebuilds correct radios for these cars. Did discover that the radio knobs are very rare. They are an 82 Corvette only, so they were pretty pricey to get them, but glad we could find them. Glad we could find the correct ones. So let's take it out for a road test and see how it runs. Alright, so let's go out for a road test here. The car does run real well. For these cars getting a lot of flack about the engines in them, the crossfire injection. It's not a bad running car. We did end up putting a different kind of ECM in it because the old ECM shorted out and cooked. So I found a new style ECM for it. It's completely tunable. And really runs good. A lot less rattles. And the car doesn't have many rattles. This thing rattled just really rattled bad before.
Yeah.
Got most of them out. I think the rattles we have now are up on the T-top mechanisms. These cars really do get a bad name. They have kind of a cult following now. But all in all, they're a pretty cool car. Good throttle response. You know, it shifts nice. It's got the 4-speed 700R4 and up the overdrive, so you got a nice deep first gear. Overdrive second gear, high gear. Gives you decent fuel mileage. The car does handle well though. You know, for a 40-year-old car with suspension technology that was, you know, 10 to 15 years older than what it was then. It doesn't handle bad. This car also has the Gymkhana suspension on it. You can tell by the leaf spring number in the back. Nice and tight. Well guys, that concludes our show and tell of the 82 vet. Thanks for tuning in for the multiple episodes we had here of the start to finish of the car. I hope you can join us soon for another episode here, guys. And don't forget, this is Cross Street Classics.